Hey YouTube, welcome back to Sam's Diecast Showroom. Yeah guys, I haven't really done a collection tour, like an actual look at what my collection looks like nowadays. I know that I gave you a tour on my first video on this channel, but my collection has grown quite a bit since early 2021. And now it is early 2024. This marks around 3 years of collecting. I have around 4,000 diecast in my collection at this point, and we're just gonna show everything off, not in detail, but just a rough overview of how my collection is doing nowadays. So over here is where I put like my the stuff that I get the newest, so I can catalog it on my computer. I catalog all my cars on my computer. I haven't really finished it up, but this is a bunch of Hot Wheels. I have Matchbox, other diecast. Um, this is a log for every time I got some, and I'm very organized with my stuff. So you, yeah, it's just it's pretty complicated how I do things. But here's some new 2024s I'll be opening up soon. Some multi packs. That's my first ever 20 pack that I've gotten. This corner of the room is very temporarily covered with cars. That's a bunch of Matchbox there that I'm just cataloging all these. In here, some 2023 main lines. That's half a case there. Stuff like that. Let's see here. Oh, this box right here, I got some classics in. It's not full of classics. There's other stuff like older main lines in there. Some of my favorite stuff that will be opened in the future. I used to buy these, but I don't really buy them anymore. They're not as cool to me, and I think I might just sell them. But a couple skate vehicles, miscellaneous stuff in here, monster truck thing, and there's a color shifter. Um, there's a crate right here. I'm just gonna come over here. Let's see. There's a 9-pack sitting right on top. There's a 3-pack. There's a bunch of premiums at the bottom, as you can see. Let's see what we got. There's a team transport, bunch of premiums in there. A lot of older main lines as well, as you can see, stuff like this. And premiums, older main lines, stuff like that. There's another pile of other main lines that I've cataloged. 2 more cases, alright? These are both full of main lines. I'm not going to go through them, obviously, that would take too long, but there's some of the basic stuff. Around 2023 or 2022 K case. These aren't actual cases that I've bought. This is just like an accumulation of the main lines that I haven't had a chance to open. There's also some early late 2022s in one of these. What's in this one? Let's see. Mazda RX. Okay, so this is late 2022 right here. Jeep Cherokee. Bunch of like older main lines. How the heck am I gonna? Okay, there we go. All right, to the more organized part. This is all the treasure hunts and special stuff I have up here. You like this card display? I think it's very cool. Also, check that out. Larry's Garage. That's the non-chase, and the one in the package is the chase with the signature on the bottom. These aren't treasure hunts. There's a couple of chases there, a couple of nicer ones. That's a super that I haven't put in. I found that super on December 27th. So yeah, these are just regular treasure hunts. I'm gonna put that super in a protector once I get one, but a lot of these I found in the wild. Some of them I purchased at hobby shops. These older ones I've definitely purchased at hobby shops or wherever I've found them. Some more supers. That's my first super. That's the first super that I bought. I found 2 of these supers. Got that. Bought those as well. Very cool, I think. Alright, windowsill full of beaters. Gotta love the windowsills. One of my favorite places to display beaters is windowsills. You can see 3 different Murata. Well, they're not different, but 3 of the same Murata Stalker. Dodge Murata. Very cool. Some older ones in here. This is kind of like the older section of my collection. Like, there's Johnny Lightnings on those Plano cases. VW Beetles in that Plano. Older ones, some of my favorites. There's a shell promo that I haven't opened. I got a lot of Zenderfact 4s. I like the Zenderfact 4s. But let's try to move this along. Some more older ones in here. A lot of them are mint. I display cars by casting. So if I got a Viper, I'll put all the Vipers together pretty much. Or similar at least. I got newer gen Vipers somewhere else in the room, but these older gen Vipers I keep together. Even though this is an older display, that's a brand new one. That one is an old one, so that's why I have it in here. It's mint. I got one in the package as well. A bunch of other older ones. These are not completely beaters, but they're not in the best shape either. Stuff like this. Or this. I love my old ones though. They're always cool to look at. I go metal detecting. Those are the ones I found metal detecting. Let's see, Mustang Town. I got Mustangs. There's some Cougars there, but mostly Mustangs in this area of my room. Nothing too crazy over here. F-150s, McDonald's cars, those are all thrown in there. Movie cars, movie vehicles, screen times, you name it. Bunch of bikes, that carries us up here where there's more bikes. Yeah, did one fall off? Anyway. Alright, there's a classic there, nothing too big. Over here, just on this sill, some miscellaneous ones. Up here as well, over here, got some stuff that I want to open. Well, these right here, I'm not going to open everything else up. Matchbox, got a bunch of Matchbox here. Bunch of these on the shelves. Haven't opened these yet. I will be opening them. There's some Hot Wheels thrown in there. More Matchbox down there. Some older stuff in there, but this is basically what I got in there. Just like 2022, 21, 23 Matchbox. Alright, this is the main part of my collection right here. This is the biggest part. I got some cool premiums up there. Like my LEDs, I just put those up recently. Muscle cars. Those are the muscle cars. Classic cars. El Caminos, Plymouths, Chevy Chevelles. Chargers and Challengers lie in here. Anything in the background there, I'm going to eventually open up. But yeah, those are there for the time being. Love these Chevys here. Corvettes lie right here. I got quite a nice display of Corvettes. Still growing as well. I'm gonna check that out. That's a pretty one right there. In the background as well, more stuff that I'm opening up in the future. Let's see here. JDMs. This is my JDM shelf. I'll go through this in detail in the future, but that is the gist of it right there. Up there, way up there, you can see these premiums here. Those are premiums. Older Matchbox. This is where I keep my older Matchbox cars, my cool Matchbox. A lot of older ones I've accumulated over the years. I think I've done pretty well on those. Batman, Batmobiles, anything Batman, Batmobile related up here. Let's see, Muscle Tones. I got a bunch of those of the same casting, so pretty cool. Down here, race cars, like rally race cars. Ford GTs, love collecting those. BMWs, Fords, anything in the background I'm opening up. Check these out. Lambos. That's about Lambos. More stuff to open up. Around 2021, 2020 era. Coming down here. McLarens, race cars. There's a Target rig. You can look at that there. More fantasy, like track special track cars. A bunch of Forza cars, and there's a bunch of Rams under there that I haven't opened. Anything on this wall here is part of my carded collection. I try to organize them by year, but every time I get a new one, I have to put it in like a different spot instead of rearranging every single card just to put it in. So it's not 100% accurate, but there you go. Nice little corner here with some of my main fire trucks. Down here, some race cars. Those are all the card backs packaging of cards that I opened up. There's some more stuff stuffed in there. Tow trucks and stuff. See, along this track here is a bunch of like exotic cars, newer Hot Wheels as well, just the newer stuff that's coming out. As you can see, you can tell some of that's newer. Yeah, more carded stuff. Gets older as we go over here. just some interesting stuff I'm really proud to have. Some of my favorites in this case, a couple treasure hunts in there as well. Uh, yeah, you can just take a look. This will really, if I just show you, it'll speak for itself. I don't really need to explain it. There's some older ones in there. If you guys have any questions about any of the cars and how much I paid for them, just let me know in the comments and I'll answer you. Hopefully, if I see it. Matchbox, carded Matchbox, lie over here. Errors over here, errors. I got a bunch of errors over the years. Some of these are pretty cool. I did a video on these a while ago, but I've added a few new ones since that. Those are all small wheel variations, or not variations. I think they're just errors. Some of these are pretty cool if I wanted to detail about them. Some themed cars, extra ones that I wanted to keep carded. These are my Twin Mills Bone Shakers, Roger Dodgers. That's a cool one right there. That was a $5 find. I'm probably going to put my Matchbox moving parts like right there since I probably don't have space in my Matchbox display. Here's my other Matchbox display, some of the less desirable stuff. Those are my beaters. That's my main pile of beaters. Oh, gotta love it. Let's see. I got some good stuff in here. That's a this is an M2, I believe, right? Yeah, I think so. It's a DeSoto. Ultra Hots. Gonna open those. Some random old main lines there. Some moving parts. Just picked these up the other day. That's really cool. Those are metal on metal. Those are my 5-packs down here. Multi-packs, mainly 5-packs by Hot Wheels and Matchbox. Oh, man, gotta love them. Some other Hot Wheels main lines up here. Check that out. Those are some Audis. That's a Zamac I found at a yard sale. Isn't that amazing? Anyways, yeah, so Ferraris. Ferraris are up here. Off-road vehicles. Some cool stuff in here. Before I forget, oh, okay. Older main lines in here and some clip rods as well, just thrown there. In this room, don't got much. Just some carded stuff. Yeah, that's my carded stuff. Okay. Not really much. That truck is full of fantasies. Fantasy cars. Some more package. I keep a lot more packaging in those drawers there, but there's a look at some of my extras. Doesn't go very far. There's a box of random stuff I don't even want to include in my collection. Oh, this is also full of fantasies. That's like 120 fantasies in there. Some more Matchbox. Not too much there. And I think one or two more things to show. This case is full of emergency vehicles, as you can see. Some pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. Ambulances. Yeah, not looking too shabby from that case. And then one more thing. Windowsill full of beaters once more. And that's how my collection's doing nowadays. A rough skim over it took 13 minutes, so I'd say I got a decent amount of cars. Well, what do you think? From what you saw, which one was your favorite? Which display was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. If you have any ideas for displaying, just let me know, but I really like it the way it is. Thank you, folks, for watching. If you want me to do a video on any of these, please let me know. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, y'all.